Good evening, everyone. This week we're going to go over wireframe for Trinity Therapeutic Ranch because I am making a website. A wireframe will allow me to design a schematic form without actually having to put the templates and the design all together beforehand. A wireframe is good because I could design it and show the owner of the ranch what her site will look like before we start adding it onto a domain like Wix or GoDaddy. So what is a wireframe? A wireframe is commonly used to lay out content and functionality of a page, which considers users' needs and users' journeys. Wireframes are used early in the development process to establish the basic structure of a page for visual design and content to be added. And this source was taken from userexperience.com. What a wireframe contains is blocks, buttons, and sections. This can also be considered as modules form because when you're using a wireframe, you're basically modulating everything together to what a website would look like. For my website, this will be the home page. As you can see on the right hand side, that this is what my wireframe is. For the header and the footer, that will stay consistent on all pages. We'll have different textures throughout the center page of each website. However, the header and the footer will stay the same. This little box here would be the logo. Any image or videos, they get a module that will cross out so that it could depict image or videos. These are part of the navigation bar. We also have different social media links such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So for this page, this would be one of my images that I would add in. And down below, it will be the Trinity Therapeutic mission statement, who they are, and what do they do. And these boxes here will contain more information than just the few titles, but it would also contain the whole entire statement. Down below is the therapy sessions, hours worked, clients, and volunteers. What this section is for, this section will dictate how many sessions there have been, how many hours of work, how many clients have been at the ranch, and the current amount of volunteers. So this section will be updated periodically because the numbers will be changing constantly. And down below is the footer section. For students and volunteers, even though the students and volunteers will have two different pages, the pages will look exactly alike with just different information. So on this page, there will be two images up here, just to kind of give it some theme, as well as this area right down here is going to be a text page. So this will be what information the owner wants to add in here for herself, so new clients and new volunteers will be able to read. These boxes here, one will be for clients, one will be for volunteers, will actually go to their own page where like the clients will have different pricing for different lessons and volunteers will have a different area and different forms for what they do at the ranch. There will also be another text section at the bottom as well as some more images. For the gallery page, the gallery page is pretty simple. It will contain videos and pictures. Down this area right here will be for the actual large picture that will be coming through across the screen, and these pictures and videos will actually be automated and playing on their own, and users who come to the site will actually be able to switch through the different pictures by either clicking on the images or videos or by selecting the arrows down below. Donation and contact. Donations page will be a little bit trickier because I have to link all the donation sites such as PayPal and Venmo to the website themselves. So for when a user comes to the donation page, there's going to be a little text here allowing to explain why a user should donate to Trinity Therapeutic Ranch, as well as what they can donate and how they can donate. So these three boxes will be different donations. PayPal and Venmo are two sources that she is currently using now, and for that reason they are there. She is talking about maybe possibly having another source for donating, and that's what this other will be. She hasn't confirmed with me or not there is going to be a second or third donations page or not. But at the bottom is going to be a list of different ways to donate, such as hay, bridles, feeds. So for this section, if the user doesn't want to donate via PayPal, Venmo, or any other source, they can also donate by bringing in supplies, and they'll have a list of where they could get their supplies from as well. The last page is a contact page. On this contact page, this is an idea of, this is the map source here, which will be Google Maps, which allows the users to see where exactly the ranch is located at. They can also get their directions from their own homes or wherever they are directly through this source, so they could drive there if they want to see what the ranch is like. At the bottom of the page will also be a way to contact the owner of Trinity Therapeutic Writing Center, and this will be via email as well as phone and other sources too. At the bottom of each page is the footer section. The footer section will contain different information such as the domain name, or domain source in which the user used to have this website built, her personal contact information such as phone number and her name. It will also have another credited source to another ranch that they partner with. And then the last section, she's talking about having possibly another source in there for the designer, whoever designed the website, for her to give credit to as well. So that concludes this week's process of wireframing, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.